Unity in the face of adversity, biblical wisdom for challenging times. Throughout the pages of Scripture, one recurring theme emerges with striking clarity: the power and importance of standing together during times of trial. While the modern phrase, "stand together in the face of adversity," may not appear verbatim in biblical texts, this principle weaves through both the Old and New Testaments, forming a foundational teaching of faith and community. The wisdom of Ecclesiastes chapter 4 verses 9 to 12 perhaps best encapsulates this concept. Two are better than one, because they have a good return for their labor. If either of them falls, one can help the other up. But pity anyone who falls and has no one to help them up. Though one may be overpowered, two can defend themselves. A cord of 3 strands is not quickly broken. This powerful metaphor of the 3-stranded cord illustrates how unity multiplies strength, making communities more resilient against life's challenges. The early Christian church exemplified this principle in practice. The book of Acts describes how the first believers shared everything they had, ensuring no one among them suffered need. When persecution arose, they gathered together in prayer and support, demonstrating that adversity often serves to strengthen, rather than weaken, communal bonds. The Apostle Paul later reinforced this teaching in his letters, urging Christians to bear one another's burdens, Galatians chapter 6 verse 2, and reminding them that they were all members of one body, each essential to the whole. The Old Testament provides numerous examples of God's people standing together in difficult times. When the Israelites faced seemingly insurmountable obstacles, their unity proved crucial to their survival and success. Consider the rebuilding of Jerusalem's walls under Nehemiah's leadership. Half worked while half stood guard, creating an effective system of mutual protection and support. This historical account teaches us that facing challenges requires both individual commitment and collective effort. Moreover, the Psalms frequently emphasize the importance of community in times of trouble. Psalm chapter 133 verse 1 declares, "How good and pleasant it is when God's people live together in unity." This unity becomes particularly vital during periods of hardship, as demonstrated in the numerous accounts of God's people gathering together for prayer, fasting, and mutual encouragement when facing national crises or personal struggles. Perhaps most significantly, Jesus himself emphasized the importance of unity among his followers. In his final prayer before his crucifixion, recorded in John chapter 17, he prayed specifically for the unity of believers, understanding that their ability to stand together would be crucial for the challenging times ahead. His teaching that, "Wherever 2 or 3 gather in my name, there am I with them," Matthew chapter 18 verse 20, reinforces the spiritual power of standing together in faith. The biblical message about unity in adversity extends beyond mere survival strategy. It reflects the very nature of God and his design for human community. Created in God's image, humans are inherently relational beings, designed to function not in isolation but in supportive communities. This truth becomes particularly evident during times of trial, when the strength drawn from unity often makes the difference between despair and hope, between defeat and victory. In our modern context, these ancient teachings remain remarkably relevant. Whether facing personal challenges, community crises, or global issues, the biblical principle of standing together offers practical wisdom and spiritual encouragement. The scriptures remind us that unity is not just about strength in numbers, it's about reflecting God's character and fulfilling his purpose for human relationships. As we face our adversities today, the Bible's message rings clear. We were never meant to face life's challenges alone. In unity, we find strength, in community, we find support, and in standing together, we find the resources to overcome even the most daunting obstacles. This timeless wisdom continues to guide and inspire believers and communities facing adversity in every generation. The biblical narrative consistently demonstrates that when God's people stand together in faith and mutual support, they become far more than the sum of their parts. They become living testimonies to the power of unity, the importance of community, and the enduring truth that together, with God's help, we can face any challenge that comes our way.